Hello, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Marquita here, and it is that time again. We have completed the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, and I'm going to share with you what I picked up, along with some other items that I picked up that were not part of the 21 Days of Beauty sale, but they did have a promo associated with them during that time. So I picked them up, and also there are a few other things that I will be picking up in the next week or so. And so look for another haul if you like what you see here. There are some more goodies that I plan on getting. So there will be one more Ulta haul coming in the near future, or beauty haul in general. Ulta is still having a fall sale right now. It's not the 21 Days of Beauty. Things are up to 30% off. So check to see if there are items that you like. I already, I created a favorites list or a loves list, whatever they call it. And there are quite a few things that are on that list that are on sale right now. So I hope to be picking those up this week. And so, like I said, there'll be another Ulta haul coming soon. And most of these things are new items, new to me, and also some are new to Ulta. So I hope to be sharing some brands with you that maybe you haven't heard of before or haven't seen in Ulta. So I will be getting those as well. So let's go ahead and get into the things that I did purchase from the sale. I didn't go super crazy because, again, I'm trying to clear the stash when it comes to my beauty and body care. And also just because I like, for those who are new here, I recently was laid off like many other people. My position was cut and they made it clear it was due to budgeting and restructuring, not performance. So, I'm just like in the mix in the cohort of layoffs like everybody else now. So trying to be a little bit more conservative with my spending, but trying to do that in general just because I don't want to continue to build on a stash that I already have. So let's get into the fun part, which is beauty items. So I was really happy with the overall sale in terms of things that they offered. I thought the brand levels were very diverse, not only in terms of levels like, higher end and kind of your everyday versus also the uh, demographics of the brand owners and who would be the best audience for those things. So I still would like to see a little bit more, and a little bit more of the black brands that Ulta sells being part of these types of sales, if not 21 Days of Beauty, some of the other promo sales they have where it's like, you get some kind of discount or whatever. Because I think not only do you get promo, not only does it help people be able to buy the brands, but I think it also puts it out there because there are brands that I may not have heard of, but then I see them listed in the sale, and so now at least I know of that brand. It brings awareness. So I think that just including them in that sense brings awareness. But I don't know if Ulta has control over what brands go on in their sales, or if the brands can say like, no, I don't want to be included in this, or you're not allowed to mark my stuff down below X amount. So I don't know. So I'm not trying to put that on Ulta. I'm just saying that as a consumer, what I would like to see in terms of in things like the 21 Days of Beauty or some of these other special sales are more black and brown brands being included. But I think they're doing a great job of adding because there are more than there have been in the past. So kudos to them for making progress in the right direction. So getting into the actual things that I purchased. So this is in no particular order. I don't remember what days or what. Um, but I know that these were in the earlier first couple of days. And this was the Tula Probiotics and Superfoods, the cult classic facial cleanser. Um, I have used this before. I've had it. I got it started with a sample from, I think, Sephora actually, and I liked it. It works great. It's a great everyday facial cleanser, and it doesn't strip your skin. Makes my skin feel really nice. I have a combination oily skin, so the T-zone, if you're wondering, and this works great. I've also used the moisturizer that goes with this from this particular line because, like, a lot of them, they have different ones. So in the blue, the Cult Classic, this one works. It's a 6 ounce or 6.7 ounce. And I can tell you that the travel size, the small tube, lasts me close to a month. So this right here is here for a minute. So this I won't need to re-up on once I start using it for a while. So I don't think I'll need to buy any more face wash anytime soon. But that was half price. I think it was like $17 maybe at the time for the price. And so not bad at all, because this will probably last me some months. And probably my best buy in terms of something that I've wanted. or brand I wanted something from, and that's Sacred, which is of course Beyonce's hairline. Now I do plan to purchase the shampoo, conditioner, and other products, but the fact that I was able to get this half price, this is the hair oil, the nourishing hair oil. It is 1.7 ounces, and this is supposed to be like a sealer. So like after you wash your hair and wash and condition your hair, this is supposed to seal in the moisture, help with keep those ends from being frizzy and dry looking. So that is what this is, and it is composed of 13 different oils. They're all listed here. And I want to say they're also on the site. So if you are looking on the Ulta website or in the app and you want to know, and this is a luxurious blend of 13 oils and plant-based extracts, seals in moisture and leaves a soft shine. So this is kind of like a finishing product here, and I want to get it. One, the bottle's cute, and two, it's the first thing from the line. So this was the one thing I was like, if I get nothing else from 21 Days of Beauty, I want to make sure I get this. So I did. No, I haven't tried it yet. As you can see, I did get my hair done, so it is not in its naturally curly state. I did get it blown out, so it'll be a little while because fall is blowout season for the natural curly girls, or just curly girls in general. Um, so yeah, but next time that I'm back in curly state and I'll do a wash routine, I will be trying that sealing oil just to see. Also picked up the micellar milk froth while we're on the cleansing state here. Micellar milk froth cleansing gel and makeup remover. This has micellar water, golden sea moss, and goat milk. This is from the Beekman 1802 brand. It is 5 ounces. I have never tried their face stuff or skincare stuff before. I did buy, I think, the goat milk lotion. One of them, I cannot remember which scent, because I think I have a couple. But the last time it was on sale, 21 Days of Beauty, I thought it was a good deal, so I bought it. I have not used it yet, but I did pick up the cleanser for the same reason. Because I've heard good things about the brand, I just haven't purchased much from it. Another, probably the second biggest purchase was the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. And I mentioned this in when I was going through some of the highlights of things you might want to get. This was one, like I said, I've heard a lot of influencers talk about it and say how good it works and it really does stay in place. And guess what? This weekend I tested it out already. I haven't tried any of these other than the Tula, which I already used. These were first time buys. But even with this, I wanted to test it out one in case I needed to return it. So the color that I got is Toasty Toffee, which is 4W2. So that's like a 4. The W is for warm because you have a warm, cool, or neutral tone. So I'm a warm tone. And so 4W2 Toasty Toffee was my match. And they did have the samples in the store. So I did actually put some on just to see how well it worked. And if you aren't able to get into a store or they don't have the samples out in the store, you can go on Ulta's app and even on the website and they'll give you what color they think you should wear based on what you wear in a different brand. So it's like the color finder. And I use my Fenty colors to find, I think I use Urban Decay and Fenty just to see if it would give me anything different. But they gave me this color as a recommendation to say, this is your color. And I went in the store, tried it, and it worked out. So I'll show you what it looks like. And Estee Lauder ain't cheap. But so even better reason to get it on the 50% off sale. This is what the bottle looks like. Yes, this is a glass bottle. They fancy. It's Estee Lauder. They OGs. You can expect good things. So this color, again, this is the Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup 4W2 Toasty Toffee is my color. And here you go. And I'll even take it off just so you can kind of see what it looks like. Just get an idea. It blends beautifully. A little goes a long way. So don't be too turned off. This is only 1 ounce. Don't be too turned off by the size because you don't need a lot to do, full coverage. It blends so well. You really can't tell I'm wearing makeup. And that's the type of makeup I like. I want to smooth out anything. Like if I, just kind of even everything out and just make it look nice and flawless. And it's not shiny. I just use my Fenty Make It Matte, like the primer, and then I put this on top. Good to go. It stays in place. I wore this to the football game that I went to this Saturday, and we were outside. We were sitting in the heavens at the top of the stands, top of the stands, and walking up there was like walking a hike. It was a because the stadium was not like a level, flat, kind of normal, little slant. It had like the section we were in. The whole thing wasn't like this, but the section we were in had like the angle, and so it was like walking up an incline. And so yeah, I had a little sweat going and all of that, but this stayed in place. It stayed on when I got back to the hotel room that night because we of course went out and did some other stuff. So it lasted all day. It stayed in place. I didn't have to do any touch ups. I looked pretty much like I did when I left in terms of my face and the makeup. So I highly recommend the Estee Lauder double wear stay in place makeup because it does exactly what it says. It stays in place. And so this is, I want to say I paid $34 with the hair price. I think it's about $60 or $70 when it's not on sale. So I would recommend catching it on one of the sales. If not the 21 Days of Beauty, if you ever see it discounted, but it is worth it. It does stay in place. It does what it's supposed to do. So I recommend it. Let's see. So that was everything that I got that was part of 21 Days of Beauty. But I did purchase a couple of other items that had their own promo. I'm just feeling around, making sure I didn't miss anything because I have multiple bags around me. But the because it is, if you didn't know, Hispanic Heritage Month has started as well, and they had some 10 times multiplier points for certain Latin founded, owned Hispanic brands that they sell. So if you purchase that, one of the brands in there is Rizzo's Curls, which I already knew about the brand, just hadn't purchased anything from them. And so I decided to try a couple of things. One, and I got one is travel size, and that is the apple cider vinegar scalp and hair rinse. Again, this will be something that I will use probably the next time that I actually wash my hair. But this is something that's proven to remove buildup and make hair softer. So my main thing is I like to have things for my scalp because I do feel like it gets a lot of buildup. And while most of the things I use, I would say it cleanses my hair pretty well, I'm just curious to try it because I've heard about apple cider vinegar rinses and things and good things for your scalp in terms of like kind of cleansing and purifying it. So I did get this to give it a try. And like I said, this is the travel size of that product. So I got that from Rizzo's Curls. And then I also purchased from Rizzo's Curls the wet hair wax stick. Now, this is something that I've wanted to try, not necessarily from this brand, it didn't matter. I just want to try one in general. And it's supposed to keep your flyaways down, the baby hairs. If you're wearing, especially if you're wearing a sleek back like a bun or a ponytail, and you want that real smooth look, that is what these hair wax sticks are supposed to do. So this is what it looks like. The packaging is really cute. And these were my first purchases from with Rizzo's Curls as well. You will see my hair here because I did use it this weekend. It worked for my baby hair for sure. It laid it down. I was able to style it. It's really cute. This is what it looks like. It just looks like almost like a cocoa butter stick, to be honest. But does it work? Yes. Does it help lay the hair down? Yes. Um, you were supposed to be able to use it on the part, like say if your hair is pulled back, sleeking that back. It does, and it didn't leave my hair messy. Like my hair, you could tell it was something on it when I used it, but like it didn't leave my hair any flakes. It did not flake, didn't feel sticky in a bad way. Like you could tell it was the wax, like it felt like that, but it was very smooth, very soft. So it didn't make my hair crunchy, hard, no flaking. So I would recommend this if you want to give it a try. And this wasn't too bad in terms of price, but it is a hair wax stick. So you can see what the box looks like. And I like it. It is cruelty free, dermatologist tested, no parabens, silicones, or sulfates. 100% recyclable, and it's good for all hair types. And again, I used this when my hair was in curly state. I got my hair done on Saturday, so I used it on Friday and Saturday before I got my hair done to lay down just the edges and everything. And it says why we love it. It smooths frizzes, flyaways, and baby hairs, glides easily and holds hairstyles in place, skin friendly with willow bark's natural BHAs. And yeah, I didn't have any breakouts or anything. And of course, my baby hairs be laid around, laying on your skin, on your forehead. Didn't have any issues. It doesn't really have a scent either, so you don't have to worry about that. So I will continue to use that when my hair is in its natural state and I need to lay some things down around the edges. And I liked it. So I will keep the hair stick and we'll probably continue to use that. And we'll probably repurchase in the future when I need to. If not from Rizzo's Curls, probably get one from maybe another brand. But this one is working so far. And with the apple cider vinegar scalp and hair rinse, it had really good, almost 5-star reviews. Both of these items did actually. And also with the hair wax stick, there is another product in this line that it looks almost like a mascara brush, but it's a slicker and you're supposed to be able to do pretty much the same thing, but it's like already having, let's say, gel or whatever on it. So you just pull it out and you can just brush it across your hair. So you know how you can buy those baby hair brushes? Just imagine already having that with the gel on it and being able to do what you need to do with your hair. So they do have that in this line, in the Rizzo's Curls line, if you're someone looking for that. And I think right now all of these, I know the Rizzo's Curl, the hair wax stick and the slicker were part of the 30% fall haul sale. So if you're looking at these items, and I want to say most of the full size, because this is travel size, but I think all the full size stuff in the Rizzo's line was on sale, part of this 30% off haul. So if you've been thinking about it and you want to try it out, you can get it for a little discount. There's another brand that I'm looking at where I know at least one of the items is on sale with the 30% off. So like I said, this week I hope to be able to get some of those items. I'm not sure how long that sale lasts. So I will have another haul for you with some more products I picked up from Ulta. And I think they're new to Ulta. And they're some of the brands are new to me and they may be new to you guys as well. But let me know what you guys picked up from the 21 days of beauty sale. If there are any things that you recommend, or even some of the things that I purchased, if you use them, what are your thoughts on them? Do you like them? Recommend trying them. Like I said, most of these are new to me, like the Sacred, that's a first. The Beekman 1801, that's new. These are new to me, although I have used the hair sticks I already know. The Estee Lauder I've also tried, and like I said, I highly recommend. And I've also used the Tula, so those are not new to me. So that's everything that I got, but I want to just share with you guys. And again, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and keep an eye out because the sales are coming from here on out. There are going to be sales coming from all your favorite stores. So just keep an eye out on your apps and your emails. This will be the time to sign up. If you are somebody who does not like getting, a whole bunch of emails and the promos and all that stuff, and you usually don't sign up now through the end of the year, like through Christmas, and then you can unsubscribe because they're going to be sending out promos, sometimes email codes and coupons and all that. So you want to be able to benefit. So sign up now, even create a separate email just for coupons, and then unsubscribe at the end of the year. That would be my recommendation if you're not already on there. And if you are already signed up or you have the apps and everything, keep an eye out because they are dropping sales and deals every day, every week, whatever. But thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon.